Everyone, once again, I am Sweet Crystal Joy B. Andayo. Okay, so that is B. And today I will present the utilization of inquiry-based learning. Inquiry-based learning is a teaching approach, a teaching strategy that we utilize in classroom specifically inside the classroom. And we test if the use of inquiry-based learning is effective on the grade 8 students, specifically in the topic physical changes of matter. Okay, so inquiry-based learning, or IBL, is an active, student-centered approach. So this approach centers more on the student, not on the teachers, not on the environment, but focuses on the student. Because it enhances the critical thinking and conceptual understanding by encouraging questioning and real-life connections, because science is all about us, okay? So if you look outside, there is science. If you look inside, there is also science. And science fosters a critical thinking and questioning. So we need to help or develop the students to have become an inquisitive students, because they need to develop how to question things for them to be able to understand how this works and how these methods really works about science. Okay? So in the Philippines, policies like the K-12, so in the Philippines we have the K-12 program. So K-12 stands for the kindergarten until the 12th grade. That's how our curriculum works. It promotes IBL, yet science proficiency remains low. So in fact, science proficiency is not yet on par with English proficiency, because in the Philippines, there are students that are more proficient in English, unlike science, it's still low in that level. Okay? So local study shows students benefit from hands-on, collaborative learning, but face challenges in problem solving and theoretical concepts. So this study investigates how IBL, or the inquiry-based learning, impacts students' academic performance and understanding of physical changes of matter, offering practical insights for improving science education. Okay? So this is the research gap. Despite the importance of science education, traditional teaching, or the conventional teaching method struggles to effectively convey complex concepts and develop critical